a show of hands write a suggestion on the board? All right, sweet, sweet. To go along with those, what we'll need is a suggestion of relationships. Just, father-son, brothers. Just start yelling them out. The more unique you make them, the more likely we're going to remember them. So, what?
Rival pot farmers.
Rival pot farmers? Okay.
Muppet roommates.
What was that?
Muppet roommates.
Muppet roommates.
Brother cousin.
Brother cousins. All right. More.
All right.
Exes that are getting married to each other again for the third time.
That's delightful. Any other?
Priest confessor.
Priest confessor.
All right.
All right.
Surgeon and patient.
Surgeon patient.
Mail carrier and person at home.
Male recipient.
Mail carrier's dog.
Mail carrier and dog. Right?
Yeah.
Couple of them. Do you remember any of those?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. By the way, that's Tyler,
That's Roger.
and we are partners in time. So, and we have your suggestions on the board. Your suggestions here.
Just to explain, we're going to start the scene, figure out who we are, and then in the middle of the scene, we're going to very subtly and cleverly get a suggestion from the board and incorporate that into the scene. So,
And since every scene's based pretty much entirely on you guys, if this show tanks, that's on you. You guys suck. Suggestions. That's all your fault. Be more clever, I guess, in the future. Alright? So when the lights come up, partners in time. I just want to compare the mail you give me today with the mail you gave me yesterday.
what?
It just seems like maybe you're not.
You should not have the mail from yesterday.
I'm sorry, you give me the mail and then I'm supposed to just toss it to the.
You're supposed to, open it, read it, file it, or destroy it properly. That's good mail etiquette. I know, I'm the mailman.
I have not been doing. I've been putting it in scrapbooks.
Well, that's a unique. That's adorable, so I'm gonna have to.
I wish you would tell my credit card companies that. They do not appreciate it.
Oh.
So what do you got for me today?
It's more credit card.
Final notice. Final notice. We know where you live. Occupant.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh. Looks like I may be.
Maybe a winner.
No.
Every time I give someone that piece of mail, they get excited. I get excited. Then we both get heartbroken.
I mean,
Why do they do that?
I mean, it really rounds out my loser scrapbook. So I mean, it's fine. That's where I keep all the I didn't wins. No, I will not go out with you. My divorce papers. I also keep where negative tests, like if I test negative for things. So I mean, you want to up and down there. Yeah.
Balance it out.
It's still technically a failure. I do not have hepatitis C. I call it that. I mean, it's just tough living by yourself in this day and age, and of course, this day and age being 2 question mark. Is it the age of pairs? Is it the age of couples? Because I'm here by myself, and if it is, I am out of time.
You're telling me I live by myself as well.
Hey, you probably know this because you sort my mail, but
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell.
Hey Sam.
What's your name?
I'm Mailman Jim.
Mailman Jim.
That's what my friends call me.
So you have friends? What's it like?
Well, my friends are the mail recipients. I just call them my friend.
But I receive mail from you.
You're secretly my friend.
All of these go into the success pile now. I've never used that pile before.
So glad I could help you.
I'm so glad you can help me, Mailman Jim. What say maybe we stop hanging out awkwardly on my front porch Going through our respective bags. Maybe go inside. Sit awkwardly on my couch.
Yeah, and then maybe, one and one could become two.
Two question mark? We're done with this.
That was good. Nice save. That was good.
Jeremiah,
Yeah, Jezebel?
crop's not looking good this year.
How you mean? Like sick?
Sick, weak, limp.
Well, that's not good. That's going to be a hard sell. No one wants to buy weak, limp, sick crops.
I know, so I'm concerned.
All right, we just want to make sure we're on the same page.
I'm wondering, we took the crops from last year, found their brothers and their cousins, mated them together.
Right, like the Bible tells us to.
Like the way we came about, you might say. I thought we turned out fine. Figured the crops would turn out fine.
I mean, not that I'm aware, am limp, weak, and sick. Am I?
I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but some days you're a little weak. Some days you're a little limp. Some days you're a little sick.
Huh. I guess I just never noticed with all my constant throwing up and falling over.
Too busy throwing up and falling over. It's hard to notice other things like
How weak, limp, sick, or how poorly our crops are doing.
exactly.
I don't know. I was just over here cutting up some of the crops because, I figured I'd cut them up and then replant them. And then we can just, double, triple our crops.
I just figured on this day, star date 4152.3.
You're right. I mean,
Up here on the U.S. Endeavor spaceship, we could grow some fine crops, brother cousin.
we're working with what we got. We're the only two left on this starship.
Things went amok and they went bad, and now it's just us.
After
Crops.
after mom and dad, uncle and aunt went all crazy and killed each other.
The rest of the crew and the androids and the
Right, I mentioned
computer system.
related to all of them. And when you told me, hey, I don't think you can grow crops on a starship
Right.
because there's no soil
Right.
or light,
Not natural sunlight.
water, nutritions, I don't know, maybe it's just because I was fainting and falling over at the time.
Right.
And maybe because you're my brother cousin named Jezebel, I just didn't trust you at first. But you might be on to something now. That don't taste good neither. I think
Sorry. Sorry I came to this.
I'm sorry too. I think there's only one thing we can do. You say it with me.
Okay.
Count to three, because I don't want to say it and then get embarrassed. I say by myself.
I'm the same way. I didn't want to
For
jump
the
out
last
there.
two here, we need to just be on the same
Only
page.
one obvious solution here.
3, 2, 1. Eat
I'm
each
gonna
other.
kill you.
All right.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah. What's our other option? Fly this spaceship to an inhabitable planet? Beam on down, have a happy life with other people,
Right.
eating real food, not falling over, vomiting, and limply lopping down hallways.
We're going out on our own terms.
So you want to just like, I start eating you and then you kill me, or just...
That make me feel better, because then it'd be like a self-defense situation.
And I would love to go out on a full stomach. All right. Mr. Johnson, just as soon as you're ready, we'll start your surgery. Because you feel bad.
I got a upset tummy, so
All right.
I feel like exploratory surgery is the best option.
Yeah, so do I. So do I. I think that's the way to go. I mean,
Get in there and see what's going on.
sure. That's exactly what I'm
You got
gonna
this.
do.
You got this. You graduated.
Thank you. Yes, totally
I
graduated.
100% support you in this situation.
I appreciate that. You're such a nice client. Patient. Sick person. All the other ones have not been that supportive. I mean,
I don't see why not. You got your degree on the wall.
right? Yep, total real degree on a real wall. The both of those things are real.
The Columbian School of Doctors and such.
Uh-huh. A lot of people question why it says "and such" on the degree, but
I figure there's a lot of stuff in doctoring that I don't understand, so they just sum it up.
you and me both. I mean, I want to say thank you. A lot of my patients, clients, customers, they've been really passive aggressive.
That's terrible.
I know, I'm just trying to help. I get it. If you disagree with the way I'm going about it, that's fine, say something. But to die? Just keep dying on me.
That's lame, dude.
Try and make a
That's
point.
Just
It is-
people just dying on you, like, that's shitty. That's what that is.
And I'm like, with this, in this day and age, again, this day and age being the same 30 seconds after you fart over and over again. I mean, I understand, of course you're having stomach issues and you want to find out where's that coming from.
Yeah. If you were farting every 30 seconds, you'd want someone to cut you open to see what was going on inside.
I get it.
Like a fart factory over here.
You don't have to tell me, that's why I opened the window.
Cut me open and turn that fart factory lever off.
There's going to be a lever.
Hopefully.
Good to know.
I'm not the doctor here. I'm hoping you figure that out.
That's right, that was a little test to see if you still had your wits about you. You are not the doctor.
Nope.
I am the doctor. These are my scalpels, my gloves.
But let me tell you something. If you find a fart factory lever in there, and I'm right, I'm going to need to get a discount on this surgery, all right?
Actually, what I have for you is a degree. I was just going to hand you a doctor degree. If
I
there's
could
one
be a
in there.
doctor from Columbia School of Doctoring and such.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it takes, just being right about one thing inside the body. That's how I got in there. I was like, I bet you're going to find a Lego in there. And sure enough, there was a Lego in there. Full disclosure, I left that Lego in there from the previous.
Smart.
Well, no,
Repeat business. Don't pull that on me, though.
no.
I'm just joking.
Oh, joking like I can pull that on you? Or?
Surprise me.
Well, just keep them there. Keep my good luck, Lego. All right, so the belly. It's the knee bones connected to the.
Leg bone.
Yep. You're halfway to that degree already.
All right, let's do this. Oh, good thing I've got lots of feeling in my stomach.
That anesthesia is not working at all. All right, just a sharp metal blade going right into your body full of senses and what have you.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. That was bad. I'm sorry. Let's get in there and get this thing turned off. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Man up. Oh, don't. So, I don't think that's...
All right, so just nerve endings. Here we go.
Oh, this hurts way more than I thought it would.
I don't know how to tell you this, but it's not a lever. Oh, shit. It's like a dial.
What?
It's all the way up to fart.
Forgive me, Father?
We'll see how this goes. No, yeah. All right. You're interrupting my golf game. What was your sin? It better be good, McNamee. If you're stopping my golf game for some pansy-ass sin, your penance is going to be my driver up your ass.
Whoa! Okay. Let me think about this.
I have 1 day a week off, and that's Sunday. And so I need to just enjoy I don't need people bugging me about religious shit on Sunday.
Hey, all right, I'm sorry, Father. I saw you. I was over there golfing with my buddies, and you were over here, and I was like, well, I sinned recently. I better go tell the Father.
All right, McNamee, what's your sin?
I lied to my wife.
Nice. What about it? Make it juicy.
I was smoking. I told her I quit, but I was smoking. And I had some road rage, flipped off an old guy in a 76 Ford pickup.
I do that when I'm having a good day.
And there was a hot chick riding with me, my mistress.
All right, now we're getting
Yeah,
somewhere.
so what, is that good enough?
I mean, you guys just get together and drive around?
No, we go do stuff like
Right, like what kind of stuff?
Like we went and ate at like Applebee's. I got pretty buzzed on some Appletinis.
I'm not sure if you should be sitting down because it'll be hard for my driver to get where it needs to go.
Okay, we did way more than that. All right?
Yeah, all right, sweet.
After the Applebee's, we got a little tipsy. We went over to the La Quinta. You know those La Quintas now? They have such amazing.
Yeah, modern day La Quintas.
And I have to admit, it was one hazy weekend ago.
Now you're talking, McNamee.
Yeah, it was real hazy. Like
Hazy because you were all full of mind-altering drugs. Not hazy as in you're making up all these details right now.
drugs, all the drugs, ecstasy, cocaine,
Right.
morphine.
Okay. Some of those are canceling each other's out, so.
You find the right mixture of drugs. It's completely neutral. You're sober, actually. We got messed up hard, man.
McNamee, I've been wrong about you. I thought you were going to come over here and give me one of your lame sins that you're always giving me about taking the Lord's name in vain, like we don't all fucking do that.
No, that's way worse than that. We got all messed up and drugs and Appletinis and big mouth bites, you know. And, we went to the hotel and we watched scrambled porn, and then we went downtown and peed in the fountain.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It seems crazy because she would have to get into the fountain, it seems like.
Yeah, she did. She was all up in it.
And what's your mistress' name?
Julie Ann Smith.
Julianne Smith.
Yeah, that's her name.
Julie, do you know McNamee?
Oh shit! It was, yeah, that's her. The girl over there. We got crazy.
That's a good mixture. She doesn't seem to recall you at all.
No, she was out of it, but in a totally consensual way. Like she wasn't. That's
important.
Nothing illegal going on. She was cool with it. Just has a bad memory.
That still seems a little heavy to say out loud.
Okay. I'm gonna admit it. I made it all up, except for the lying to my wife husband. That's 100% true, and I feel terrible about it.
Man, you feel terrible about lying to me?
Yes.
Good enough. Play through.
All right.
I know.
I know you know.
I know that you know I know.
Okay, we know.
Can we just move on? Do we have to dwell on it, or?
This is pretty bad. I don't know if I can just move on from it.
I appreciate that we're not talking about specifically what it is. It makes me feel like we are moving on from it. So
I don't appreciate that we're not talking specifically about it. We need to address it. We need to address it now.
I know!
No, we're not starting that again.
It's the one thing I got. Sorry I barked at you.
Well, that's a start. You know how hard it is in my job? Gotta constantly get barked at.
I get it, and I apologize. It's just, it's kind of my turf. When strangers come up to it, I'm supposed
You
to
go
bark.
crazy.
I'm supposed to
You
bark.
go crazy.
Get people to get off my turf.
Have I ever in any way harmed your turf or you?
Sometimes you don't walk all the way to the driveway and then up the path. Sometimes you just cut right across the lawn, and that can leave a dead spot. It has not yet, but it could leave a dead spot. And let's face it, I'm a badass Pomeranian, and I'm not going to put up with that shit. It's not the way we are built.
I know you're a fierce monster, and I appreciate that. I respect that.
We were bred to eat people from the inside out.
I've read up the history on all dogs. I know you're burrowers. You burrow into the stomach and you eat your way out.
So
It's terrifying.
it's not my fault. I have one thing to do.
Listen.
And it's, from the time that we started evolving to now, which is Oklahoma of the future, where Pomeranians stand on two legs and talk in
Right.
full sentences and gestures.
I'm going to admit it. I walk across the grass just to piss you off.
What the hell? You know what happened to me because of that?
What?
I mean, I'm standing on two legs. I don't wear clothes yet. It's pretty obvious what happened to me because of that. That's right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's
My spurs, they no longer jingle, jangle, jingle.
right. Listen, I'm on your side here. Like, I agree. They should pass legislation to stop people from neutering their walking, talking dogs. You still haven't been deemed, human life yet, and so that's why your owners have the right.
Every other state except for Oklahoma, I'm a human being, and they can't do that to me.
Not even in future Oklahoma.
Yeah. Future Oklahoma, if I bark too much, snippity snip snips. I have to say it that way because I'm a Pomeranian and I'm adorable. You know how hard it is to be angry about stuff and still have to talk talking like weird, cute little phrases. I'm just so poopy pants.
Use such harsh language, all right? Like, we're just having a conversation here. I'm on your side, all right? I'll admit, when I started, I was prejudiced against Pomeranians, all types of dogs for that matter, because
Classic future Oklahoman.
that's what I was taught to me in mailman school. Okay? The prejudice is systemic in the system. I'm a product of that systemic prejudice against dogs. And I'm sorry. I'm trying to change my ways. I'm trying to understand you. I signed the petition to get them to stop neutering and spaying walking, talking dogs.
I appreciate that. That's nice.
But then the damn future Oklahoma legislator pushed it off. It changed the wording of it and made it sound like they was trying to promote sex with dogs, and we haven't gotten that far yet, but hey, maybe one day.
You do have nice legs.
Thank you.
Still part of my past. The dogs still focus on legs primarily.
Right.
They're like, hey, are you a leg man or a other leg man?
Front legs or back legs.
No, I know. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't even want to name it. I didn't want to name how you egged me on, so I barked and yelled at you, and then I got snipped.
You got snipped hard.
Yes, thank you. Let's focus on that part. Let's focus on the painful aspect of it.
Sure.
And the nagging, echoey void. Not only
I can't even imagine.
betwixt my legs, betwixt my heart and mind. Hardly feel like a man anymore.
A man dog, to be fair. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to
No, you're still from future Oklahoma.
set my ways.
I don't know whether to bark at you or lick you on the face. I think I made my decision.
We have an understanding here, and I don't think we're still in future Oklahoma. We don't need to.
But I've decided on both.